Welcome to another episode of CHS For Real. I'm Terry Ann.
And I'm Hannah.
And we're in the library right now, but we're in the library right now. Let's go check out the show.
Now we're standing on a table in the art room.
Our first segment will be of JJ and Daiquiri interviewing some members of the step team. Let's check it out.
Hey, we're here with two of Callaway's steppers.
Hey.
Denisha Troy.
Sheree McHouse.
So, the step team just got started this year. How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
How do you like
Practices. I like it. It's fun.
How many hours do you put into stepping?
3 hours each day.
How do you feel about your coach?
I feel she's pretty cool. She's young, so she could teach us new things because she knows what's popping.
She has a passion about stepping, so teaches us a lot.
You guys entertain at the basketball games or
Home games only.
home games?
Do you guys
Halftime.
have any competitions besides that basketball game?
No, we don't do competition. We just do it for the fans.
And we do community service afterwards too.
What is the best feeling you get when you're stepping?
When everybody's screaming, it's like, ah!
And we hear our name in the crowd. It's fun.
Do you have what do you do to get rid of your nerves before the game?
Usually before we go into the gym, we just act crazy and
Hype each other
sing
up.
stuff and be crazy.
Well, thank you for being with us today and telling us about stepping.
Hey, what's up? It's Sideline Spotlight, and I'm Terry Ann.
And I'm Hannah.
Let's check out our interviews for basketball. These two basketball players started off as JV but made their way up to varsity. We have Eddie Culpepper and Terry Godwin. So what other sports do you play?
I play baseball, basketball, and football.
I play football and basketball.
And what does it feel like to play varsity just as a freshman?
Well, sometimes it's challenging. It depends on what team you're playing.
Yeah, it take a lot of hard work.
What do you do to get pumped before a big game?
Just look at the seniors and see how they react to it.
And listen to your coach.
What do you do on a typical practice day?
Just go over the drills, look at film, and see what the other team's gonna do.
Yeah, get ready and prepare for your next opponent.
And do you plan to play basketball in college?
Maybe.
Maybe so, but I'd rather play football.
Who's your favorite NBA team?
I like Miami Heats
Me
And
too.
why?
because of LeBron James.
All right, well, there you have it. 2 JV basketball players, and now they play for varsity too. Thank you. Hey Cavaliers, we have 2 of our boy varsity players for basketball.
I'm Tyrell Tigner. I'm in the 11th grade and I love basketball.
My name is Albert Trammell. I'm in 12th grade and I play football and basketball.
And now what positions do y'all play for basketball?
Well, I play the point guard position, the man that brings the ball down the court, look to pass the ball, and also looks to score.
What about you, Albert?
Big man, middle, sometimes 3, 4, 5. So
How long have y'all played basketball?
Well, I've been playing basketball most of my life, ever since I was 4 or 5 years old.
So you really love it then?
Yeah.
What about you, Albert?
I play it on my spare time, so not like that.
All right, well, what's your favorite part about the sport?
Man, the challenge. I love the challenges. Playing against big teams, getting great wins. Great.
Competition.
Competition.
Yeah.
And now, what do you do on a typical practice day?
Well, we go through the drill work, shoot a lot, shoot free throws, watch films on the other team, prepare for the next opponent.
And now, do y'all plan to play for college?
Yes.
Have you got any offers, Albert?
No, I ain't. I'm going to college for football. So,
Football?
yeah, hopefully I'll be able to have some choices where I want to go, rather.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming on the show.
You will.
Well,
Now joining us are two of our Lady Cavs varsity basketball players.
Hi, my name is Tasha Armstrong, and I'm a senior at Callaway High School. I play basketball and I run track, and those are the only two sports that I do, but I absolutely love them.
Hi, I'm Latasha Anderson. I'm a junior here at Callaway High School. I play basketball, and I will be trying out for tennis this year, one of my favorite sports from a young age.
Now, what position do y'all play in basketball?
I'm mostly a shooting guard. I don't play the PG. I would love to, but I don't play the PG.
I'm a post and a forward, but I do a lot of handling the ball when I get it down low.
And how long have you played basketball?
I've actually played basketball since the 9th grade, but I've never been able to complete out a season until my 11th grade year. So 11th and 12th grade would be the first time that I actually completed a whole season.
I've been playing recreational ball since I was in the 2nd grade, I think. Yes, the 2nd grade when I met Coach Meadows at Cannon Street Elementary.
So y'all both been playing for a pretty long time. What's your favorite part about a big game, like the crowds cheering, everything like that, the atmosphere?
I actually get nervous if I play at home, but our coach encouraged us to play a lot stronger, and defense is probably the most important part of the whole entire game because defense wins games. Once you steal the ball, get it on the court. I mean, offense is great too, but defense is what wins and controls the game.
I agree with her. Defense is like the key point, but as well you have to score, get points on the board. Other than just our game, I think it's fun to watch our boys play because they're good in this region, and also the halftime step show from our girls. They're great.
And what do you do during a girls' basketball practice?
We would do free throws first for 30 minutes because free throws are also most important. That's what win games too. Help you catch back up if you're really scoring low. Then we would go through normal drills, layups, and 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, stuff like that. Just basically normal drills. And then we'll probably watch film, not all the time because our coach is like mostly a defensive coach and we do a lot of defensive work in practice.
So that's similar to what the boys do because they said they do drills and the film and everything like that.
Yes.
Now, do y'all plan to play in college?
No, ma'am. I'm actually not going to play in college. I'm going to go to the military. I'm going to go to the Army for about 2 or 3 years, and I'm going to go to West Georgia Tech to study radiology.
Okay. What about you?
I do plan on playing in college. I don't know what college yet because I haven't really got into that. But as far as playing basketball as the thing that I'm going to do, I want to get into college and make things easier for my family. But I want to become a dentist and
So grades are going to be top
Yes,
priority.
ma'am. That's it.
That's what it's all about.
That's always top priority.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for coming on the show, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you so much.
Go
You're welcome.
Cavs.
Thank you.
We also got to interview some of our wrestlers and the wrestling coach. Hey Cavs, we have 3 of our wrestlers here today. You want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Brandon Sutton. I'm a sophomore.
Nick O'Berry, sophomore.
Joshua Kiss, senior.
How long have y'all wrestled?
This is my 3rd year wrestling.
This would be my 4th.
This will be my 5th year wrestling.
What's your favorite part?
I like the fact when we all just win a match and how we all just celebrate together.
Mainly just the precondition and getting ready for the next sports coming, and just how much practice can really get you into the match at the same time, you know.
I like everything about wrestling. It's my favorite sport.
Now, can you please explain how the scoring process works and things like that?
Go ahead.
On the beginning of a match, you start in the neutral position, which would be toeing the line, and then if you get a takedown with control, it would be 2 points. Near falls, also like back points, you get 1 point for each second.
Yeah.
And if you get 5, you get all the way up to 3 points. Pins are 6 for the team points. And what else? It'd be reversals are 1.
Reversals are 2.
2.
Yeah,
Escape is 1.
Escape is 1. And that's
basically
And-
it.
an escape is anytime you're in a hold and you get out, be getting back on the back side of the other person would be a reversal.
All right, well, what about the weight classes?
You know the weights, 103.
Yeah, they range from 106 to
285.
285.
Yeah.
And how does that work, the whole weighing process? And
Well, we get 2-pound leeway, so we can either wrestle up if we don't weigh our class the lowest. Like I wrestle 152, so if I'm 155, I won't be able to wrestle 152 because I'm 3 pounds over. But I can wrestle 160. So, but we try to keep our weight down, but we also don't try to, cut weight as much as you think. Everybody's wrestlers, they're trying to lose weight, but it's really not as severe as until you get into colleges and when you plan on moving up in levels. But besides that, we just try to keep our weight maintained mainly.
during practices, what do y'all typically do?
We first start out with running to get our heart rate up, start sweating a little bit, and then we work on drills such as push-pull. We work on different variations of moves, repetition all the time, and then finish with some live wrestling.
All right, well, how does your coach encourage you to just push your hardest and win the match and get a high score for everybody for the team?
Besides the yelling, I mean, mainly he relies on us to work our moves and know to actually get the details in practice. And when we're on the mat, if he sees us doing something, he'll tell us, crossface or cradle if we can't see it. But besides that, he really just expects, our captain, Kiss, or our, go bigger 2 heavyweights, to inspire the freshmen and the sophomores like me.
So speaking of inspiration, Ryan, what inspired you to start wrestling?
I guess I have to say my uncle. My uncle wrestled in high school, so I guess took after him. I just tried it out and loved it. So.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick?
Probably just I knew it'd be really physically, hard for me to, and me playing baseball, just to get in shape, and then I got good at it, so I just figured I'd keep on until either hopefully get a scholarship or just get really good fit.
All right, Brandon. What about you?
My older brother Golden. I remember his 9th grade year. I went out and saw him wrestle. I just loved it from then.
So you want to try it for yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming on the show, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today we have the wrestling coach, Coach Kurt Napier. Now, how long have you coached wrestling?
I've been coaching wrestling for 1 year at Callaway as a head coach, and I've also been an assistant for 1 year at a different school.
Now, who are your assistant coaches here?
My assistant coach is Coach Jason Scherer. He's been just coaching with me 1 year as well, and he does a great job.
How's the season going so far?
We're doing really good. Our first major match was the area duels about a week ago, which we hosted. We had all the schools from the area in, and we came 4 points away from possibly winning the region. We were down to one last match. We have a small squad this year, so we had 9 wrestlers, and out of those 9 wrestlers, 6 of my guys pinned. So it was a good showing there. And then overall this year, we've had Ryan Kiss has been kind of our star wrestler. He's had 2 tournaments that he's won, and he's just had a great year. He's only lost 1 match all season. Some other guys who've kind of stood out this year, Brandon Sutton is our heavyweight, and he's done a great job. He got 5th at one tournament, and he won both of his matches at the area tournament. And just as a team, things have been going well. We've improved slowly as the year's going on. It's been good.
Well, what do you do to get them improved and ready for a big match?
We have practice daily. Things we emphasize at practice are we really have to do a lot of conditioning. Wrestling is one of those sports where you're on the mats for 6 minutes straight, and it's just wrestling is one of those things that just wears you out, and it's just nonstop. It's really intense, but we do a lot of conditioning, and then we really focus on the technique that goes along with wrestling for the beginning of practice. Probably spend about an hour focusing on all the different techniques. We kind of have a little system that we go through where we do certain moves and there's a transition to it all.
Now, what are the requirements for a wrestler to go to state or move up?
There's a big long process you kind of have to go through. The first tournament that will impact state will be region. We'll wrestle against all the schools in our region, and a wrestler can get top 4 in our region, or what they call area in wrestling. And then from there, if they win top 4, we will host that at Callaway this year. And then you will go on to Blessed Trinity. It's called sectionals. And there'll be 16, there's 4 regions that come to there. So there'll be a total of 16 wrestlers in each weight class. And if you get top 8 at sectionals, then you move on to state. So that's kind of the process for that.
All right, well, thank you for speaking with us today. Now we're on the 200 hall, and Tyra Armstrong got to speak with the president and the sponsor of FBLA.
Hi, I'm Tyra Armstrong, and I'm here with our CHS FBLA sponsor, Ms. Langley, and our president, Kayla Clemens. So how are you guys doing today?
Fine. Doing fine.
So I've heard a lot about FBLA, but never really knew much about it. Why don't you tell me some things about it?
FBLA stands for Futures Business Leaders of America, and we compete with others around the region, and we take tests, and we do community service.
What type of tests do you take?
Like, we take different tests. I competed in accounting for 2 years. We do business communication, business ethics, and different tests like what you would do in business classes.
And have you been in FBLA all 4 years?
3 years.
3 years. So I've heard y'all have a competition coming up. Why don't you tell me some things about that?
We'll go to competition January the 30th, and we will see if we place with others around the region. And if we place, we will go to state in Atlanta.
Have you ever went to state before?
Yes.
And how do you feel about going?
It's a fun experience. I mean, you get to meet other peoples and learn more about their FBLA.
Does a lot of people come out to support y'all?
Yes.
So what do you have to say about this, Ms. Langley?
We've got a membership this year of 30 students, and that's the most we've had since I've been here at Callaway. And so we've got more and more interest in it and more people coming out and joining, wanting to be a part of it.
And would you say y'all have a fun experience as y'all are practicing and going to competitions and stuff?
Yeah, we compete in different areas of business, and we are involved in community service and just any area of business that you can think of. You know, the kids are involved in it.
Okay. And do you have a lot of freshmen in it? Because, you know, freshmen don't really know what they want to do when they come in, so.
We have a few more this year than we've had in the past. But the bulk of our membership, I think, would be sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
Okay. Well, there you have it with our CHS FBLA. Thank you guys for talking.
Thank you.
Now we're in the cafeteria, and it's time for Lacey Jackson's interview with Miss Brantley.
Hi, my name is Lacey Jones, and I'm here today interviewing Miss Brantley. She teaches our work-based learning class here at Callaway High. Hi, Miss Brantley. Thank you for coming to see me today.
Thank you.
Okay, now what exactly is work-based learning?
Work-based learning is an off-campus learning experience between the student, the teacher, and their employer. And it also, though, work-based learning begins in the CTA classroom, where students can apply what they've learned in the classroom in real-life experiences. But it also includes activities such as job shadowing and career technical student organizations, which is some of our clubs, FBLA, FCCLA, and skills.
That's good. Why would you say most students choose to take this class?
There are many reasons students choose to take the work-based learning class. I hope the main reason is to gain on-the-job experience related to what they want to study when they graduate.
And what, as the teacher, would you say is the most beneficial thing that you think students take away from this as they graduate?
That's tough because there's many benefits to taking the work-based learning class. One of the main things is students apply what they've learned. They get involved in real-life situations while gaining on-the-job experience. But also, work-based learning helps students decide on careers or even eliminate careers in college majors. And but last, they get high school credit while earning a paycheck.
That's good. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming to do this interview with me today. And I think work-based learning does sound like a very good class. And hopefully students will watch this and think maybe they should take this class.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Desiree Lamadou, and Callaway High School's Spanish Club just recently sponsored a blood drive, and I got a chance to interview a couple of students who gave blood.
Hi, my name is Danisha.
My name is Kishan, and we just donated blood.
Hi, I'm Desiree Lamadou, and I'm here with the American Red Cross, and this is Kane. He just gave blood. So how was your experience of giving blood, Kane?
It was fun.
Did it hurt?
A little bit.
So who do you think you're going to help by giving blood?
Hopefully help somebody.
Are you lightheaded?
Not really.
Well, there you go. See, giving blood isn't that bad. You even get to get a snack afterwards. See you later.
Hi, I'm Janet Greer, and I am proud to be here today with Lieutenant Colonel Jerry Craig, who is a new ROTC instructor at Callaway High School, and we're so proud to have him as a member of our staff. As a part of an academic field experience, he and the other instructor have brought 78 cadets here this afternoon to view the movie Red Tails. So what's your initial impression of the movie?
It was very enjoyable and very entertaining. And my hope is that it inspires the cadets to do the best that they can and to in some respects be better American and love their country more by seeing this.
Well, I know you and Chief Lamb certainly are wonderful role models and do a lot of inspiring for these young people. Tell us a little bit about some of the things that you all did in your class in preparation for today's experience of coming down and seeing the movie.
Okay. Well, we've actually been studying aviation history the last few weeks, and specifically around the World War II era. So we've been studying and talking about the Tuskegee Airmen. We've actually watched another film on the Tuskegee Airmen, and so this is it's been very exciting, really.
Well, great. And just one last question, I know you need to go, but since you have done your tours of duty and everything, and then you've come into high school and you've been at Callaway now since January. I think we had to start on the 2nd because you and I remember that was the day of the Georgia game. Tell me what's been the most exciting part of being at a high school.
All right. It's exciting just being around the kids, really. It's fun. I've got teenagers of my own, and so it's fun being around the school or around the kids. The school is wonderful, and the staff has been great as well. I've been really impressed with all the staff that I've met.
Well, thank you so much, and we really appreciate all that you do to inspire all of our young Americans.
Can I say something real fast?
Sure.
I want to encourage all the other students in Callaway to sign up for ROTC if they get the chance. It's a great class.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Now we're trying to break into Dr. Greer's office. Man, this is hard. Oh.
Hey, you two, come on in.
Busted. I guess that's it for this episode of CHS For Real. See you next time.